Hey Kaiser, people are saying you got to keep it short because people are trying to get through. So, what's your question this time, Zama?
Yeah, thank you, Zamal. Yeah, gratitude. Yeah, I tried to ask a question that not just me would like. I'm sure everyone wants to know about the Super Bowl. So yeah, I will definitely keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. So another thing that everyone wants to know about is all the beings that are living in the inner earth, like our family and relatives that are there, the tarot, Darrow,
Yeah.
and extraterrestrials. So that ties into I remember about the aurora borealis. So I was interested about that as well. How does they connect? And there are people and beings. I remember watching a lot of different things, videos, and they're telling me that there are children sometimes that one Caucasian boy went there and he had like a in the earth and he had like a juice that he drank, grape juice, and when he came back up he was healthier. The child was very sick.
Right.
So it's like they must have a lot of advanced technology in the inner earth, but the average person won't even think about stuff like that. So definitely interested to know about that, and like also what is a rainbow. What does a rainbow represent? There's a lot of theories. I believe that a rainbow is a connection to Asgard, like, and also a message by Anu, the Most High God, that we are going to be protected. It's a symbol, but like we want to know what is the actual meaning of the rainbow. Is it? Did Anu make the rainbow to show we're protected? And I seen the rainbow all the time, and then I feel a connection to it. Like I said, I think it has to do with Asgardian portal. But there's a lot of like the wonders of the world, basically.
Right.
Pretty much everyone wants to know. Like Stonehenge and also Easter Island.
Yeah, you're
I
jumping
gave you a
around a
lot
lot
there.
now.
Yeah,
All right. Let me
yeah,
let
all
me.
those things,
Yeah.
all those
Um,
things.
you're in tune because look out for a video we've done on the extraterrestrials and Shambhala and all of that coming out. But as far as yeah, the extraterrestrials, they do have technology. They have advanced, civilizations. So yeah, people that have managed to go into Shambhala, into the caverns, have met with some of these extraterrestrials, and they have given them technology or given them cures to various things. So that sounds very feasible if they gave him some kind of cure to drink that helped him. As far as the rainbow is concerned, you're dealing with fractals and how the rays or light. If you look in the like Google or the European anatomites breakdown, they will tell you it's about how the light going through the raindrops, how it split and then forms the colors, such as like a prism. But we also know that in the religious text, it talks about, you know, the world not being destroyed by water anymore, as in the floods, how most other, I was mentioning before, how when the new world was going to begin, how, floods were used to wipe out people and then start all over again. But that a sign or a symbol was put in the skies as a reminder that the world will no longer be destroyed by water, but it will be by fire. The fire that is being referred to is the sun. And this is where we're talking about the sun cycle, this time period that we're in, and that, in the books of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 2 specifically, is talking about, the sun of righteousness coming with healing in its wings. And how does the sun relate? Because when you look at if you put light through a prism, you see it split up into the different colors or the vibrations. And the highest one is the one that people will say purple, but it's actually indigo, and that relates to the indigo children. And it's the stage before the black, right? Because the black light is the light, or shall I say, it's the time before light. So the rainbow is giving you the different vibrations in terms of moods and colors, and it's showing you that when you pass that indigo, you're going back into darkness or supreme darkness, which is where they will tell you that God was in darkness before he said, let there be light. But he's talking about and really showing you about going back into, supreme balance and going back into that state of mind which predates chaos. So what the sun cycle is doing is coming around to get rid of the chaos. The aurora borealis, as you mentioned, which is they call them the northern lights, that's because there's an inner sun in the center of the earth. And because the planet itself can overheat from the outside sun, what happens is that the planet rotates, and it's one side is referred to as being in the shadow state, because the sun doesn't actually stop shining. It's just that the planet rotating so that one side of it is cool and the other side is facing the sun, and then it rotates so that the other side gets cooled off. If not, it will overheat. And if the two lights with the center sun and the outer sun were to actually align, and they could actually, like we say, burn up the planet. So those lights are kind of deflected or directed away so that we avoid that situation. This is what the master broke down many years ago in, I think the name of the recording is called Who Lived Before Adam and Eve. So if you can find that on YouTube, watch and listen to that, and it explains a bit more about the Northern Lights. All right.